Okay, here we go again. This is another script, and this is out of, it's called Section 9 Blueprint Making Telephone Calls, and this is attached to this video document. So this is to call people that you haven't talked to in a while, maybe that you know are interested in losing weight or that you know have a weight loss problem, a weight issue, and it's kind of like doing a cold call. Maybe it's more of a warm call, but
Because you have a relationship
because you
with
do have
them,
a
right?
relation, yeah, you do have a relationship with them. So I'm just going to use this as my guide. This one I can't read it verbatim because there's just a lot of tips on here and talking points, and it depends upon the way the conversation goes as to what you say next. But essentially, so I'm going to be the coach, and Greg's going to be the person who's answering the phone. So ring a dingy, ring a dingy.
Hello?
Hello, Greg.
Yes.
Hi, Greg. This is Terry Morper,
Oh.
and we met one time at a party. I don't know if you remember. It was at so and so's party
Yeah,
out
I
of their
remember that,
house.
Terry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember?
how are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, the reason do you have a few minutes to talk?
Sure, I do.
Well, the reason I'm calling is that I'm really excited to tell you that I started a new business, and I don't know if you've noticed, but the last time that I saw you, I had lost about 30 pounds.
Really?
And yes, I
I thought
have.
you'd always look that way.
No, I've lost 30 pounds and I feel so much better. But anyway, the company that helped me lose weight and the coach that helped me lose weight asked me if I wanted to be a health coach. And I decided to do this. And I'm really excited about helping people get healthy. But I remember when we were having that conversation at the party that you mentioned something about your weight. And I was wondering, if you wanted to learn more about this program.
Well, so what is it exactly you're doing?
Well, what it is I'm a health coach, and we use this great product that helps people lose up to 2 to 5 pounds a week the first 2 weeks, and 1 to 3 pounds a week after, and it puts them in fat burning in just 3 to 5 days, and you feel good, you have great energy, low hunger and cravings. Actually,
Is
it's
this
a
a
side
pill?
effect.
Is this a pill?
No, it's meal replacements. And I know, what you're thinking. And I thought the same thing myself. I thought, oh my gosh. But you know what? I've struggled with losing weight my whole life. And this really worked. It got it off quickly. And it was so painless. And it's like super astronaut food. It's super, duper food. And I feel a lot better. And it gets the weight off. And I know that a lot of people, they have success with things like Weight Watchers, and that's great, but this is just such a no-brainer for me in my crazy life. It just worked out.
Well, can you give me a little description about how this program works?
Well, I really don't have time to go on too much about that
Oh,
right
okay.
now, but I'd love to just set an appointment with you, and we could either meet in person or I can call you tomorrow at a certain time if it works out for you and
Yeah,
get
because I
more.
still do need to lose some weight, and I've been trying to decide, what maybe I should do and what I should look at. So I'd be interested just to hear. I'm not sure if I'd want to do it, but I am interested maybe in hearing about your program because I really do want to do something.
Okay, well then maybe why don't we, is 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, would that work for you? And it would take about 15 or 20 minutes. Would that
Sure,
be okay?
that'd be fine.
Okay, great. That sounds great. Thanks a lot, Greg.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye, Terry.
Okay, now let's do another one where I'm just talking about having maybe a tasting, a party at the house.
Okay.
Okay, so ringy-dingy, ringy-dingy.
Hello.
Hello, hey, Greg.
Yes.
Hi, this is Terry Morper. How are you?
Great. How are you, Terry?
I'm doing super. Hey, do you have a few minutes to talk?
Sure.
Well, I'm really excited to talk to you about something. I started a new business, and I am now a weight loss and health coach.
Cool.
I've lost this weight, or if you haven't lost weight, you can say, I've always had an interest in nutrition or in health, and with the obesity epidemic in this country, like
it's
every
awful.
other person.
Yeah.
And the way the food industry is going, it's only going to get worse. So I've decided to get on the bandwagon and try to help as many people as I can get healthy. But I'm having a get together at my house this week on Wednesday, and we're just kind of bringing a lot of friends together, and it's going to be very, very low key, and we're going to have a tasting and just a short presentation about the program. And I was wondering if you would come.
Well, when is this going to be again?
It's going to be Thursday at 7 o'clock at my house.
So is there going to be any pressure to sign up for this program or
No,
anything?
no, absolutely not. No, there will not. I promise there won't be.
It's just more like educational.
Well, it's really just people getting together, and there'll be a couple people there that have lost weight on the program, and
Oh,
we're going to play a short video, and then just taste the food, and you can go. And I promise there is no pressure.
oh yeah, I'd be willing to do that, and actually my wife might want to come too.
Okay, great. Well, thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll
Okay,
see you then.
see
Bye
you then. Bye
bye.
bye.
Okay. Let me see. One more. Tasting. I think that's it. I think that's pretty good.
How about just meeting somebody in the grocery line or something like that? A casual conversation.
Are you ready for that one? You meet me in the grocery line?
Well, I mean,
Pulling out a card or something?
yeah. I mean, I think
'Cause
one
we're
of the
doing
things we
this.
can do is when you're talking to somebody, just making small talk, and let's say after Thanksgiving, oh, how was your Thanksgiving?
Great, great.
Great.
It was great.
Were
Super.
you
Blah, blah, blah.
were you able to get together with family, or did you eat by yourself, or
Yeah,
how
I
did,
go with my family.
were you with your family? That sounded like that was a lot of fun. And is it something you do always get together with your family on Thanksgiving, or is this something that does? Well, were you like me and ate a little bit too much, or did it were you happy with?
No, I definitely ate more than I should have, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah, well, I have to say I did the same thing too. I have a little more business this time of year with what I do because of Thanksgiving sometimes, but we also had a good time.
Huh, what do you mean? What kind of business?
I'm a health coach. I help people lose weight and learn how to keep it off.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
And that one didn't maybe work so well.
And so, no, sometimes that's going to happen,
Yeah.
and that's okay, but you planted a seed, and remember
Yeah.
that. And another thing you could have done is if you're standing in line and you're talking to somebody, always ask them
Questions.
about them. Ask how they are and what they do, and then eventually they'll say, "So what about you? What do you do?" And you can say, "Oh, I help." You can say, "You know how middle-aged women always gain a lot of weight and are dissatisfied with how they look? Well, I help them get back down to their pre-menopausal weight so that they can feel better and look better." And so these are called the do you know blank, well, I blank, so they blank. And it could be geared to whoever you're talking to. If you're talking to a farmer, you can say, well, you know how much harder it is to get into your truck these days when you're going to go feed your cattle. Well, I help people lose weight so they can jump right on in their truck and throw bales of hay like crazy. So things like that. So that's the well,
Where and I sometimes use it with the medical issue. Well, you know how people get older and they put on a few pounds and all of a sudden they're becoming pre-diabetic or they're getting some high blood pressure. Well, I help them lose that weight and maybe get off their medications
and sleep
apnea machines, and they just start feeling a whole lot better.
That's good. So there's just some other tips. So talk to you later.
Thank you.